my boy!
Thank you, sir.
Blue, you're my boy!
Thank you, sir.
Blue, you're my boy!
Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems, children of all ages, gather around. It's time to get down because it's Monday, Monday, Monday. And that means only one thing. It's time to play Question, a.k.a. that Monday Night Trivia Show. Yes, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, depending on where in the world, Carmen, San Diego, you find yourself. Thank you for being here. Pat yourself on the back. Oh, you deserve it. Hey, you started your week off right. You got out of the gates running, and you found us. Thank you for being here each and every single Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. We play the game that's sweeping the nation. All the kids are talking about it on the playgrounds, and all the adults are talking about it around the water cooler. It's time to play Question, a.k.a. That's a Monday Night Trivia Show. We've got 2, not 3 tributes today, and if you want to get involved in the action, all you have to do is slide on into my DMs, and yes, you can be on the show today. We've got 5 rounds of 5 questions worth 5 points each. We've got the final question, and we've got good times to be had by all of you. And a chance to win some G Fuel, baby! That's right, you can win some G Fuel, and I want you to troll the tributes. Give them the right answer, give them the wrong answer. You do you, boo. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. If you had a good day, you can give them the right answer. If you had a bad day, you can give them the wrong answer. It's all up to you. Yeah, you let them know. We've got a couple sponsors to get out of the way. I already mentioned G Fuel. Well, get on over to GFUEL.com and use the code LoganRadioRocks to save a little bit of that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And make sure you go over to MANSCAPED.com and save yourself 20% and get free international shipping on your brand new razor. Remember, I told you, you can go no look on your nuts. It's just that simple. You can go no look on your nuts and have no fear. But don't be a dirty birdie and go balls to face. Don't do that. No, buy 2 of them, baby. You need 2 Manscaped. Don't go balls to face. All right, and with that, you see me sitting in this beautiful chair. Get yourself a NOUHAUS chair and cozy up to Ryan Reynolds before he leaves. He's already winning soccer championships everywhere he goes. Go to Mint Mobile. Do what I did. Make the switch today. You're going to save yourself money. You're going to support the stream, and you're going to like how you look. Oh, no, that's Men's Warehouse, isn't it? It is! All right, with that, everybody, let's find out the rules. Let's get to the other side, and let's play a little bit of this 5 questions, and let's find who are our new tributes. 5 questions in 5 rounds. 3 spoken questions, 1 audio question, 1 video question. First tribute to buzz gets to answer or use their live or die line. The first live or die line allows them to choose somebody in chat to help. If that person in chat gives the right answer, they will receive an Amazon gift card. But chat, troll those tributes. The second live or die line allows them to ask the host, who may be an idiot. Each question nets 5 points. The tribute with the most points wins. A tiebreaker question will be asked in the event of a tie. All right, there you go. We've got Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Oh no, I forgot to put a placard up there on this screen. You know, normally I'd freak out, but there's just not enough that I can do here. All right, let's see. That's probably static 1. Let's see if boom, shalak lock boom. I did it right the first time. All right, everybody, congratulations. Thanks for being here today. I appreciate YOU. Thanks for coming on out and being part of it. We have 2 tributes, not 3, but you can troll them as much as you want. I don't know if you're going to want to troll the first person with us today. We've got Anna Vasu all the way from Bulgaria. How you doing, Anna? I am absolutely... Well, no, don't be sorry. Thank you for being here. Look, you showed up. I'm really excited. And you brought people with you from Ireland as well. Mithner is already here. Good to see Mithner, by the way. You're a good-looking lad, sir. Good to have you with us. Anna, look, I asked you earlier, I said, do you have 4D in Bulgaria, assuming that you didn't? And that's, you know what? That's on me. Tell me something else that most, let's just say Americans, because we're like that. Most Americans don't know about Bulgaria, but should. Ooh, yo, battle for supremacy over yogurt. Greeks versus Bulgaria. Sorry, I'm taking the Greeks.
No, God!
I know. But seriously, have you seen 300?
No!
I mean, have you seen 300? Yeah. All right. Sparta! I'm just saying. Lord, good to have you with us, and cheers to you, Mithner. All right. We got Space Ghost Coast to Coast. He likes to make things out of leather. He's also an artiste who can draw. And you know what? What's something else that no one knows about you, Space Ghost? What's another hobby or something that you know what you just like to do that you don't know about? That we don't know about?
Oh, my forte is photography. That's the thing I love the most.
Photography is what you love the most? Well, I love that. You know what, though? A lot of photographers, I went to an art school and a music school, kind of famous in the U.S. And a lot of the artists that took photography are kind of upset now because there's nothing on the internet that they feel like they can take a better picture of, right? Like, do you feel like that? Like, everything that you could take a picture of is already out there as far as making money. I mean, take pictures for yourself. I mean, I take enough dick pics to you know, for the whole worldwide. But I'm saying, do you when you see something beautiful, do you think that you can make a living off of taking photographs these days? And thank you for that resub, Brosham.
I think it's a lot like, you know, inventing something. You know, everything that's going to be invented has been invented, pretty much. So it's hard to get a niche out there in photography.
I feel you, because the Simpsons did it. Yeah, it all goes back to the Simpsons doing it. All right, we've got Space Ghost Coast to Coast with us. We've got Anavasu. And we've got yours truly with us. Now, look, we've got 5 rounds of questions, and thank you for being here. If you want to troll the tributes with right or wrong answers, that's entirely up to you. You have a chance to win GFUEL tonight, by the way. That's what the kids are playing for. So if you do use one of your live or die lines, you're going to give them a chance to walk away with some beautiful, beautiful GFUEL. It's good for you. It's good for me. It's good for everybody. Make sure you use code Logan Radio Rocks. Support the stream. Look, if you don't drink GFUEL, what the are you doing with your life? Start now. I only need you to get like three months worth of it. And remember, don't drink water, fish piss in it. Drink GFUEL. Use code Logan Radio Rocks. All right, we're gonna get to the first round. Are you ready? Everybody ready? You good?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. We are ready to play 5 questions, aka that Monday Night Trivia show. And here we go. It's round number 1. He's Japanese and Italian, and no one seems to want to talk about it. We're going to talk about Mario. Yeah, we're going to talk about Mario. Super Mario, the movie is absolutely amazing if you see it in 4D, but apparently if you see it in 2D, it's not as good. All right, we're talking about Super Mario. Question number 1. Get your buzzer hands ready. All hands on the table, okay? Here we go. Super Mario was first introduced to the world as Jumpman in what game? Super Mario was first introduced to the world as Jumpman in what game? Now, Space Ghost, you were clearly alive longer, like around this time. Like this was in your prime, I feel like. This was. I have no idea what your prime is. You're still in your prime as far as I'm concerned, but I have to say that I remember this, but as a toddler. We'll see. Space Ghost, what game did Super Mario first make their introduction to the world?
Donkey Kong?
Yeah, it is Donkey Kong. You know what? You had no faith in yourself, but you were absolutely right. Donkey Kong is the first game, and you know what? They saw that little character running around, and they gave him no backstory. His name was Jumpman, Anna. They literally no one cared about him until they called him a plumber, put a hat on him, and gave him a little bit of a backstory, right?
Yeah, people fell in love with. They wanted to know who he was.
And Rosham says Donkey Kong Jr. All right, well, we know what Rosham is. Rosham's trolling a little bit because Donkey Kong Jr. was right, but not right enough. All right, we got the first question jitters out of the way. Space Ghost, you are in control of the board, which means absolutely nothing in this game. So good to have you with us. Let's move on to question number 2. We're talking about Super Mario. Who starred opposite Bob Hoskins, who played Mario in the original 1993 Super Mario movie? Who starred opposite Bob Hoskins, who played Mario in the original 1993 Super Mario movie? Ada, have you even seen that load of trash?
I haven't even seen that movie. No.
They were drunk while they were making it. Scotty Too Hottie. Monster Rain says Andre the Giant. And hello to you, Tori Monger. Hello to you. Good to have you with us. Ada's never seen it. Space Ghost, have you seen it before? Have you seen the original 1993 Super Mario movie?
I did, and I'm having a hard time answering this one.
Yeah.
I can picture his face.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I know you can picture his face. And you know what? A lot of people are going to give you guff after this because he's the most famous person to come out of that movie. There was no one famous in that damn thing. Who remembers the classic Super Mario TV show? There were a bunch of TV shows. Dennis Hopper, says Scotty Too Hottie. The mechanic from John Wick is Luigi. You know what? You might not be wrong, Myth.
I would watch that.
Yeah, you would watch that? All right, Space Ghost has chimed in. By the way, Anna.
It's okay.
Sorry. It slipped out. It happens. Here's the thing. Chat's not helping you right now. I want you. Look, Mithner came here specifically to see you, and he's like, nah, I don't got anything for you. Space Ghost, what's your answer to the question?
I'm going to say that Mithner is 100% correct. It is John Leguizamo.
All right, it is John Leguizamo, but did Mithner say John Leguizamo? I feel like Rosham said John Leguizamo.
Was the mechanic from John Wick.
Oh, shit, that's how...
Really?
No, God!
That's...
So bad with names.
I didn't put that together either.
Please, no!
I didn't put that together either.
No!
He is the mechanic from John Wick. Hell yeah, he is. I didn't... Okay. He's playing on a different level, apparently. Playing on a different level. And it wasn't Dennis Hopper, Scotty Malone. Settle down. Yo, the clown from
Dennis
Spawn.
Hopper, I think, was the bad guy in that.
He might have been the bad guy. Oh, he was the bad guy in that. Oh, Twisted Rachel, thank you for those bits.
Koopa. Yeah.
And much love to you, Twisted Rachel. Scotty and Twisted Rachel and some other people got some stuff in the mail today. I sent a smile in the mail to you, Twisted Rachel. It is on its way. I hope you get it soon. Thank you for being here. And a speedy recovery. We want to play some video games with you. Get out of the hospital so we can play some video games with you at home while you recover. Good to have you with us today. All right, so yeah, it was John Leguizamo. And with that, Anna, you're falling behind there. You're falling behind. That's okay. We love to watch you walk away, right? I mean, isn't that the misogynistic thing to say, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I'm old, I'm white, I live in the suburbs. I can't help it. Just can't help it. Sometimes I mow my lawn in white New Balance shoes. I don't even own white New Balance shoes, but I mow the lawn in them every Saturday morning. All right. Question number 3, everybody. Question number 3. Mario has appeared in over this many games. I'm looking for a number. Over this. Now, technically, you would be right because it's over this. I know what you're thinking. It could be any number. Well, technically, it could be, but this is not The Price is Right. And we have judges. So I'm looking for a specific number. Like if you Google it, this is what comes up. All right. How many games has Mario appeared in? Chat, how many games do you think? Anna, how many games do you think as you've buzzed in?
I want to say 12, but there's probably more.
It might be a few more than that. It might be a few more. I cleared your buzzer because it's only 2. Space Ghost, what are you saying?
It's a pure guess. I think she's probably close. I'm going to go a little higher number and say 15.
Okay, so let's put it here. Between Rosham and Scotty Too Hottie and Twisted Rachel, they're all technically right. It's over 200 games. It's over yeah. He's been in over 200 games. He's the porn star of Nintendo. He's licking literally everything. Literally everything. There's that one guy, you've seen him in everything. You all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. His name's Evan, and you know who he is. He's also married to Katie Morgan, by the way, and they live here in Vegas. Look, I'm just saying you know what I'm talking about. All right, we're moving on. But that was no. We don't talk about him anymore, Rosham. We don't talk about him anymore. You need to Google that person and find out why we don't speak that person's name anymore.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we don't. Why does it always go back to that person? Because that's not who I'm talking about. So, Mister, you might want to Google them too. Please don't bring that person into the stream. Man. Wow. All right. Jesus. All right. Just can't get away from it. All right. What did you do if you just heard this sound in Super Mario Brothers? I'll play it again. All right, what did you just do if you hear this sound in Super Mario Brothers?
Get a coin?
No, you did not get a coin. Anna?
Well, I was going to say a coin, but now I want to change my answer.
Yeah, you should change your answer.
Like, I think you get like a mushroom or something.
Yeah, you're not technically wrong, but you need to be more specific. You get mushrooms for a lot of shit in that game. Look, Mario is a mushroom-eating mother.
When you jump and you kick you hit the golden thingy.
Yeah, but what does it do for you? I'm walking you through
you
this.
see like the grow mushroom. Is it the grow mushroom?
No, it's not the grow mushroom. Not the grow mushroom, but Rosham was right. It is the one up. It is the one up. Rosham, you should be on the show. You're doing quite well right now. All right. That's question number 4 and round number 1. Yeah, it's the green mushroom that you eat and trip out on. All right, let's get to question number 5. We're talking videos. Let's get to the video portion. All right, here we go. Who plays Bowser in the new Super Mario Brothers movie? Get out your lighters, everybody. Come on. Come on. You can feel it, right? Come on.
This
With me.
Is from my one and only true love.
We're using lighters because we're old. No cell phones.
Peach, you're so cool.
And
With my star, we're gonna rule.
All right, there you go. Can't play the whole thing. It'll literally shut this stream down. That song made it to the top 100, by the way. It's on the Billboard Top 100. All right, Space Ghost, you were first. Who is playing Bowser in the brand new Super Mario Brothers movie?
That is the half of Tenacious D, Jack Black.
That is indeed Jack Black. And Jack Black says that he thanks the Super Mario movie for giving his kids, or getting his kids into what he's doing. Like, he says his kids don't care about him as a dad, like, don't care about anything he's doing. And to be honest, Jack Black hasn't really done anything for a little while except YouTube, right? He's been a YouTuber lately, right? He hasn't really been doing that. But yeah, he says now they're like, oh, Super Mario mode. Can we go to that premiere? You know, it's a Super Mario movie, so it's a big deal. All right, let's get to round number 2. But before we do that, let's check out the scoreboard, everybody. Ooh, it's exciting in here. All right. Space Ghost is in the lead. You've got 15 points, my friend. Anavasu, right now, you have a big goose egg. But if you sit on that, it will hatch, and you will be the mother goose. And maybe you'll lay the golden egg and get back in control and win this bad boy. See what I did there? I did that for you.
I did.
Round number 2. If you invited him over for his barbecue, he'd probably show up. We're going to talk about Keanu Reeves. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Keanu Reeves. Look, has anybody seen John Wick 4 yet? I haven't.
It's so good.
I haven't.
It's so good.
They're saying it's the perfect action movie. Is it the perfect action movie, Anna?
Well, I wouldn't say the perfect, but 80% it's there.
80%. All right, because they're giving it 9900 on Rotten Tomatoes, saying that it may be the greatest action movie ever made. Rosham says yes. Space Ghost, have you seen it?
I have.
And what do you think?
I was disappointed.
All right, fair enough. Took a lot. That was... Apparently, he was very disappointed in it because that was long. All right. Anyways, moving on.
I know why, but I can't
Well, don't
tell
tell us. Don't spoil it. But I feel like you already spoiled it. He's disappointed. They're literally saying it's the greatest action movie ever made, and you guys are like, that movie. All right, here we go. In 1991,
No, it's a good movie. I just don't like the
I don't want you to stop, please. Stop. In 1990, don't. In 1991, Keanu played Johnny Utah in Point Break opposite this now deceased legendary star. In 1991, Keanu played Johnny Utah in Point Break opposite this now deceased legendary star. Oh, Anna, who is it?
Is it Heath Ledger? Because, like, I've seen that movie before, but I'm not sure.
No, it is not. Pretty sure Heath Ledger was like, I don't know, 10 when that movie came out.
But they were like surfers, right? And
Yeah, they were surfers, and they remade the film, and the remake was terrible. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. It's worse than John Wick 4, Space Ghost. Don't do it. Do you have an answer? I mean, you haven't buzzed in, but do you have an answer? You want to gander a guess?
I drew a blank at first,
Yeah.
and then she said Heath Ledger, and I was like, no.
It's not Heath Ledger, no.
It is
It
Patrick
was
Swayze.
blonde, though. Yeah.
Who is it?
Patrick Swayze.
It is Patrick Swayze. It's the Swayziest. So after Heath Ledger, you thought that maybe it was Swayze? All right, well, he's in control of this board right now. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. But you've got 20
Means
points.
Nothing, I promise you.
Means absolutely nothing.
Who are you gonna win?
We're going to get you one. We're going to get you on the board so you can at least play. I will mess up so we can give everybody points so that you can at least play the final question. Yeah. Got to have some points to wager, right? Look, we're early on in it. And you look on, I know you've watched this show before. You know that generally one person falls behind. Well, normally we have 3 people. Right now there's only 2. So you're taking your spot, but that's okay. You're gonna draft. You're gonna get into position. You're gonna draft right behind Space Ghost. And before they even know it, you're gonna be taking that lead. You might want to start now, though. All right. In which year? This is question number 2, everybody. In which year was The Matrix first released? In which year was The Matrix first released? When did we get the choice of a blue pill to a red pill? All right, Space Ghost, what year do you think The Matrix came out?
2001.
I mean, one of them may have came out that year, but it wasn't the first one. Anna, what you got? She's looking at chat.
I want to say 1998. I want to say.
Is that your final answer? Are you going with 1998?
Yeah.
You're 1 year off.
I knew it.
It's 1999. It's a Prince song, everybody. Yeah, it came out in 1999, man. And you know what? That movie was revolutionary in a bunch of different levels. A, it brought Keanu Reeves back from the dead. No one, look, Keanu Reeves wasn't a big actor until The Matrix. You know, how little you forget. And Bruce Willis and John Travolta, they were dead before Pulp Fiction, okay? Like, we forget that some of these great movies bring actors from the dead like a zombie into our zeitgeist once again. And you know what? Matrix was definitely that movie for Keanu Reeves. Well, go ahead, name something he had done before that. Constantine? Yeah, exactly.
I want to say Speed. Didn't he do Speed before that?
Speed was in the early 90s. Yeah, Speed was in the early 90s. All right, Speed, there you go. Sandy B. Ooh, love me some Sandy B. I hear the B stands for bitch, though, so that's not good. She straight up says she doesn't like to do interviews because she's a bitch. I mean, dude, she fell in love with a scumbag and married him, right? So she's the wizardess of Oz. Behind that curtain, there's some evil shit that we don't want to know about. And she knows we don't want to know about it. She's like, I'm going to save you from me. Just going to sit here and hide. All right. Moving on to question number 3. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure with Keanu Reeves. That might be his breakout role. What words of wisdom did the musical duo impart to the world? Yeah, what was their words of wisdom? Rosham says he mistyped, by the way. I don't believe you, Rosham. I am giving Space Ghost a mild heart attack every question I ask because he almost has the answer to every question I ask. Every question, you're close.
It's more like a brain pull.
All right,
Because
so
there's
good.
memories
It's a
that are so
stroke
far
then.
deep that I didn't know they were still there.
Yeah, man. And Anna's like, I'm young and beautiful. When can we play my game? All right.
I've seen it, but I don't remember.
Space Ghost, what's your answer for Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures? Words of wisdom?
Be excellent to each other.
Yes. Yes. You said it without any faith in yourself, and you are absolutely right. Be excellent to each other. And you know
I
what?
can hear her moving around every time she laughs upstairs.
Well, I hope that everybody uses those words of wisdom. No one knows what you're talking about, Space Ghost, just so you know. He's talking about Little Bit Spaced, which is his wife, who is upstairs. It literally like you had a stroke and just said some shit in the middle of it, because no one. I know what you're talking about. Anna knows what you're talking about. Nikki knows what you're talking about because she's the one doing the moving and the grooving. Now she's making a lot of noise, I'm sure. All right, let's get back to it. Look, we're in round number 2. We're talking about Keanu Reeves. I mean, you have to believe that if you invited Keanu Reeves to a barbecue, he would actually show up, right? He's done that before. Recently,
He's a really good guy.
Recently, he was at the hotel bar where he was like filming a commercial or some shit in another country, and the people who were at the bar were getting married the next day. And they hit it off and they hung out for a while and he invited them. He invited Keanu Reeves to his wedding the next day. Guess what Keanu Reeves did? Yep. Showed up at his wedding. Yo, that is lit. His picture.
Amazing.
Yo, right? Just that you invite. And I always tell people this. The worst you can ever hear out of anybody's mouth is no, right? So you might as well ask. Oh, Keanu Reeves just shows up. All right. It's an audio question. This guitar riff belongs to these two slackers in which Keanu Reeves movie? Oops. I hit the wrong button. All right, Space Ghost.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah, you said it. You said it with apprehension, which is right because I wanted you to second guess yourself. I wanted you to think. I wanted you to think that there's no way in hell that he put these questions so close to each other. But yeah, no, that's absolutely the guitar riff from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, it had to be in here somewhere. So yeah, there you go. And with that, you push more forward, more ahead. Look, you guys have both been on the show, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you both did not take home the gold, right?
Right.
That's true.
So this is like redemption for both of you, which is a Jason Statham movie, which isn't that good, by the way. I'd move on to one of his other movies. Jason Statham has turned into a poor man's Keanu Reeves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't intend to be that. He didn't think he was going to be that, but guess what? Hey, Jason, you're a poor man Keanu Reeves. I just realized it too. All right. Somewhere at home, if you listen closely, you can hear Jason Statham crying because I've hurt his feelings. And if we were on TikTok right now, we would get kicked off of TikTok because that would be bullying. All right, yo, what's up? What's up, FaZe Eagle? Good to have you with us. All right, we're going to the video portion. We're going to the video portion of our contest here. Let me give FaZe a shout out.
You're my boy. Thank you, sir.
All right, here we go. The John Wick movies feature Keanu as an ex-hitman assassin. But in the first one, what action brings John Wick back into the life of murder? Yeah, he wasn't an assassin until something happened that drew him back into the life of assassinators. It's not correct English. Anna, what happened?
The Russians killed his dog.
Yeah, they did. They killed his dog, and you're on the board. I would have accepted his wife getting killed as well, but let's be honest, Rosham, wife, we really care about the dog getting killed. Like, we feel a little bit bad about the wife, but you feel bad about the dog. Yo, there's a new movie, a war movie that's got a dog in it. Have you seen the commercial?
No.
All right, the whole commercial centers around the fact that the dog doesn't die. I'm serious, because you see this dog and it's a war movie, and the whole commercial centers around the fact that it's okay, the dog doesn't die. Like, it literally shows reviews of people. Yeah, it looks like a great movie if that dog survives through the whole thing. You know, like... And I don't remember the name of the movie. We'll check it out as it gets closer to release. Live on the show. Tomorrow morning, you can catch an actual show. We do a show. It's called Logan Radio Rocks every single Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday here. We play games. We give you information to better process your day, and we make you laugh. Tomorrow we'll be playing a little bit of that Fortnite. It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific. That is 1 p.m. Eastern if you want to get involved. And we will be talking about, let's see what we're talking about tomorrow, Anna. I've got it right here. We're going to be, nope, that's not where it is. It's on, yeah, I went the wrong way.
No!
All right, we're going to be talking about a new Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Fubar. We're going to talk about Sonic Legos. We're going to talk about a new Tiny Toons TV show. Yeah, get excited about that. We're going to talk about a reboot of White Men Can't Jump. We're going to talk about some Beavis and Butthead and a bunch of other stuff. It's going to be a great show tomorrow. Stop on by, say hi. And remember, every single time I'm live, you have a chance to win G Fuel from now on. I just have codes to give away. So if you want to win G Fuel, you need to start watching my streams. And this Thursday, hey, Space Ghost, what's happening this Thursday? Do you remember?
I
Look
do
at your sweatshirt,
not.
bro.
Oh yeah, it's the
giveaway.
last time you'll ever be able to get any of this gear.
Assholes live forever gear. Yeah, because their alphas live forever now. And I'm one of the last people on this planet that has stuff to give away. We're going to open up the box and find out what is the stuff that I have to give you, give to you. This Thursday, we'll do that. So definitely be part of it. All right. I didn't play the video. Let's take a moment. You were so quick to answer.
This hit goes out to you, Mr. Wick.
By the way, anybody, bonus points? I'm not giving them to you, but that's the theme song to what? The Sopranos. That's the theme song to The Sopranos remixed. And they dropped a fat rap beat over it.
Challenge you to single combat.
If you win, you'll have your freedom.
And when I see you, I'ma take what I want, so.
Amen.
You ain't real, hold ya. Y'all feel the wrath of yellow.
Remember, everybody, it's disappointing. It's not a 99 or a 100. All that cool action that you're seeing right now, disappointing.
Step up on your ego. Come on.
The only way John Wick will ever have freedom and peace
I love this part.
is in death.
Yeah. Not really.
And by the way, I love the fact that they've got some horse races in there. Like, give me some Indiana Jones, right? He's gonna feel that in the morning. All right, there you go. All right, there's a little bit of that John Wick, and if you haven't seen it, definitely go out and check it out and get back to us. So far, it's okay. All right, we'll find out. Now I have to watch it. I've pre-ordered it, by the way. I pre-ordered that, and I also pre-ordered the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Don't tell me how that is, Space Ghost. I'll wait to find out on my own. I'm messing with you at this point. All right. Yo, dude, I've got good news for you, Space Ghost. If you weren't winning before, because you are, Anna is on the board. She's got 5 points. And you, on the other hand, you have 25 points. And we're going to get into round number 3. And I'll tell you this. I had an Atari. So we're going to talk about old school gaming.
No! God!
Yeah. Old school gaming.
No!
Yeah.
God, please,
He doesn't look happy.
No!
Neither of you look happy. Look,
I'm gonna lose.
it's like literally I just served you green beans at school lunch. That's the look on everybody's face. It's the green beans at school lunch. Remember those green beans? They were awful. No one ate those. I don't care what country you're from. The green beans were awful. All right, here we go. Anna, you okay?
I'm trying
Oh,
to plug my phone so my Wi-Fi doesn't die.
yeah. So Anna's in Bulgaria, and she's got a storm outside as well. The fact that you're with us right now is kind of a miracle. So I appreciate that. You're literally halfway around the world. Like, it's crazy. Isn't that fun? Technology is amazing, isn't it? It just blows me away.
Yeah.
Absolutely blows me away. All right, we're talking about old school gaming. This old school Atari game was so bad that it is credited with being the video game that almost ruined the industry and was literally buried in the desert. They took unsold copies of this game and buried it in the desert like an ostrich. Like, oh, you can't see my head. I don't exist. They thought if they buried it, that would be enough. What game literally ruined Atari and almost ruined the video gaming industry? Remember, you do have 2 lifelines. You can ask somebody in chat, or you can ask me for a hint. Don't be scared to use them. If somebody, now I'm not giving away my own money every week, so everybody can use the lifelines. That did kind of suck every week giving away your own money, not going to lie. It does kind of defeat the purpose of it. But now we've got GFUEL. Use code Logan Radio Rocks to save yourself 20 to 30%. 30 bitches. It's a lot. Look, most codes are for like 10%. Let's be honest here. All right. No one knows this. So I'm gonna give you a guess. I'm gonna give you a clue. Excuse me. I'm gonna do this right now. We're gonna give you a clue. No one asked for it, but I'm giving you a clue anyways. It's based off of a huge movie. Based off of a huge movie. At the time, it was the biggest movie. If I say anything else, there's so many other clues I could give, but it will literally give it away. Rosham knows. Would you like to share in chat and give these tributes a chance? Or Anna, what you got?
I have no clue, but could it be Back to the Future? Because it's an old game.
So close.
And like an old movie.
You're so close. But you're not right. You're wrong. Yeah, you're so close, but close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, and we are playing neither right now. Space Ghost, you want to give a guess?
It's a shot in the dark, but I'm going to go with Top Gun.
No,
not that old.
No, but Rosham is completely right. It was E.T. It was E.T.
E.T.
Yeah. I don't know what I was going to write down over there. There's nothing to write down. Neither of you got that right. Nothing to write down. Just going to put the pen down and move on. All right, everybody. Question number 2. We're talking about old school gaming. If you died of dysentery, you may be playing this old school game. If you have died of dysentery, you might be playing this old school game. I'll give you a hint. It came out in 1971. Yeah, I wasn't born then either. Okay.
Sad thing is, I was only a year old when it came out, though.
Well, you want to gander a guess? Anna's not too quick to buzz in, so if you want to just guess out loud, we'll just give it to the first person who gets it. Anna has buzzed in. Anna, what's your answer?
Oh, he said dysentery, and you said like 1971. So could it be Safari? It's like dysentery is like an,
It's not. Jake, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. It's not. I like where you were going with that. You know what I really like about it is that you used your head and you thought it through. I mean, you were wrong, but you thought it through. All right, Space Ghost, what's the answer? You got it?
I'm gonna use my lifeline.
All right. What's your lifeline? Who are you picking?
I'm gonna go with my wife because she's always right.
Thank you for being
All right.
You said Oregon Trail?
And you're going to go with Oregon Trail. Yes, indeed. Oregon Trail is the answer. And Nikki, you gotta text me after the show, and I'll give you a code. And when you go use that code, make sure you buy something too, and use the code Logan Radio Rocks to save yourself 30% off of that. That would be awesome. All right, yeah, there you go. It is Oregon Trail, which, by the way, they've redid like a billion different times. And yes, you can die of dysentery. He died of dysentery. Give me the watch. I held that uncomfortable hunk of metal in my ass for 7 long years. That's from Pulp Fiction. See, we tied. See what we just did there? Yeah, that's comedic gold. We tied it all together, put a nice little bow on it. All right, question number 3. This is my favorite question, by the way. I came up with this bad boy, and I'm very happy about it. More popular than Waldo, this game became a hit kids TV show from 1991 to 1995. Do not diss Terry. More popular than Waldo, this game became a hit kids TV show from 1991 to 1995. By the way, let's try that again. Hey, Jake, by the way, bells and Baby Yodas for you. I don't have any Baby Yodas on the screen, and no one has an answer. It's such a good question. It's so good, no one got it. All right, Space Ghost, what's your answer? Let me read it one more time. More popular than Waldo, this game became a hit kids TV show from 1991 to 1995.
Was it Rugrats?
No, it's... Rugrats isn't a game show, but you know what? We can wax intellectual about how wrong you were with that later. There's a million ways that you were wrong with that one. We'll talk about that later. Jake, I'm glad. Ghost is good people. Glad that you're here. Anna, you got any guess?
Would it be Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles?
All right. Once again, a myriad of ways that you got that one wrong. And you know what? Well, you know what? Yeah, no, you're wrong. That's not it. It's not it. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, first of all. Second of all, and by the way, did you grow up watching them at all? Yeah, right? Which one's your favorite?
It's a very, very tough question.
It is a tough question, right? They all have their pluses and minuses. You know what? If you were gonna marry,
I would say Michelangelo, though.
All right, it's Michelangelo or Leonardo. That's the way. I hate it. Sorry, everybody, but it's either the leader or the partier. You're going in one of the two directions because, you know, I'm just saying, you're going in one of the two directions with that. All right. No one knew the answer to this. It is, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Yeah. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I literally mention it. Well, not mention it. I beat around the bush. Depending on where in the world you are today is a reference to where in the world Carmen Sandiego. Yeah, literally every stream. I know it's hitting you like a. Well, like champagne does generally the next day. How do you think mimosas were made? How do you think mimosas were made? Rich people with hangovers in a hotel room with an unfinished bottle of champagne, and then the morning comes, and they bring an orange juice cart in. And you've got a hangover, and you got to get that hair of the dog, and boom! You're back on that road, not to recovery, but to drunkenness once again. All right. Let's get to the video portion. All right, here we go. We're talking about old school gaming. Oh, I jumped the gun. We still haven't done the audio question yet. All right, we haven't even done the audio question. Let's do that first. What old school game does this sound effect belong to? I'm going to play it again. What old school game does this sound effect belong to? All right, so apparently, yeah, I know it was easy. Space Ghost, Phase Eagle, settle down. Space Ghost thought it was easy too because they plugged right in. Anna did not at all. Did nothing. All right, gotcha. I feel like I made this one-sided. I feel like this is my fault. At this point, this is my fault. Space Ghost, what game was that sound effect?
Pac-Man.
Yeah, it was. It's Pac-Man. Did you play Pac-Man growing up?
Oh yeah.
My dad used to take me to a bar when I was 3, sit me on a little seat, and he would get drunk while I played Miss Pac-Man. Oh, Dad, memories. Misty watercolor memories of DUIs.
Spent many a roll of quarter on that game.
Yeah. My dad spent many a roll of whiskey on that game while I played Miss Pac-Man. And I got to be honest with you, if you've ever played the original Atari version of Pac-Man, they f***ed that up. I've never seen my dad so pissed. I was like 4 or 5 when he bought Atari and brought it home for Christmas. My parents were divorced and everything. And he brought it home, hooked it up, and the game does not look like Pac-Man at all. And people were very, very pissed. What's up, Online Heart? Good to see you. Dig Dug played it a lot. All right. It was not from Dig Dug.
That was my game. Dig Dug was my game.
That was your shiznit? Because I never played that. Dig Dug frustrated me. I can see it. But F Doug and all the holes he was digging. Somebody's got to fill those holes in, Doug. Somebody's got to fill those holes in. All right, here we go. Question number 5. We're in round number 3. It's a video question. Created in the hopes of being PlayStation's answer to Mario. What was this video game critter called? That labored look on your face again, Space Ghost, like I punched you in the dick or something, dude. This, by the way, still one of my favorite games. Still one of my favorite games. And they redid it and they made it harder. They made it harder. They did. They made it harder. All right, Space Ghost. What video game? What critter was that dude called?
That was Crash Bandicoot.
It was Crash Bandicoot.
I squinted hard because I knew that if I didn't remember his name, my wife would kill me. That's her favorite game.
I absolutely love it. And Nikki, just so you know, they did make the reboots. They made them harder. Because this is the thing, is I started playing them and I'm like, yo, was I better at video games when I was a kid? Or is this harder than I remember it? And I read, and the devs did make it harder because they wanted you to remind you of how hard it was when you were a kid. I don't know if you remember playing Crash Bandicoot for the first time, but it was definitely a bunch of dudes sitting in a room passing a controller around until somebody beat that spot in the game. It was one of those, you know what I'm talking about. It's one of those games. All right. Let's get to round number 4. Before we get there, let's take a disheartening look at the scoreboard. Anna, good news. Good news, you're consistent. You have 5 points. You have consistently kept your 5 points.
I'm happy with that.
And don't let anybody get them, okay? Those are your 5 points, and you keep those for you, okay? Made them especially for you. And Space Ghost. Well, you have 35 points now. Yeah. It's getting a little out of control over there. You need to slow it down. I need to slow down a little bit. I'm not. No. Please, by all means, spike the ball in her face and call her names while you're beating her. You know, I mean, you know, definitely do that. Those 5 points were worth it, FaZe. Look, all that matters is that you're having fun, and I'm having fun, and I'm glad you're here. So let's do it. Let's continue. And you know what we're talking about? A lot of face and space. Well, Space Ghost, there's a lot of this, and it's space. Yeah, we're going to talk about space. We are. Space was in the news. We're going to talk about space. All right, this one's a good one. I've asked it before. And the reason I'm asking it again is I still don't know the correct answer. What does NASA stand for? What does NASA stand for? You think you know it, but you don't. You think you do, but you don't. It's crazy. I'm going to give you a hint. The last word is it up for everybody. All right. No one is buzzed in. They're thinking because I gave them a lot to think about here. I mean, everybody at home right now, you think you know what it stands for. And you can see them both working it out. They're saying it over and over and over again in their head, probably wishing I would shut up so that they could conversate with themselves in their head quietly. But that's not how we play this game. All right, Space Ghost, you chimed in. What does NASA stand for?
National Aeronautics and Space Association.
That's what you would think it is, wouldn't you? That's what I think it is every time. Every time somebody asks me that question, Anna, I think that that's the answer. But guess what? That's not the answer. Anna, you want to gander a guess at what is the correct answer and get yourself some more points. And Vortex, good to have you with us.
Well, I haven't figured out one of the words. So it'd be like National Something Space Agency.
All right, let's say it together so that we never forget it. NASA actually stands for the National Aeronautic and Space Administration. What a bunch of... It's not a sporting event, Space Ghost. See, NBA, the NFL, all of those are associations, right? So we associate associations with the letter A a lot. That has nothing to do with the NFL, by the way, just using it. But no, it's the administration. NASA confuses us all. It's a boondoggle. And what the hell does that mean anyways? That's just a made-up word. Oh, shit, all words are made up. Boom! I just rocked your world. just rocked your world. Oh, yeah, all words are made up. All right. Moving right along, everybody. Let's get to question number 2. In round number 4, what country launched the first space satellite in October 1957? Which country launched the first space satellite in October of 1957? I will give you a hint. It is not Brazil. I'll give you a hint. Was not Brazil. Anna's not even thinking Brazil, so now I've totally confused her. But Anna, you have chimed in, so do you know what country launched the first space satellite in 1957?
I don't want to say Russia.
You do or you don't want to say it?
I do.
You do want to say it. All right, I'm going to give it to you. But let's be honest, kids. Back in the day when I was a teenager with a little bit of gold and a pager, when I used to read Word Up magazine with Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, and there was a space program in Russia, it was called the USSR. It was a big red blob on a map, and it said USSR, and the Beatles sang about it. And I never understood why the Beatles were singing about it. Anyways, good job. Anna's got 10 points now. Rage Against the Machine! You are in control of nothing but your own future, Anna. And you're doing so good, I'm going to send you some sunglasses because your future is bright. It is. Russia was built back...
Thank you.
You're welcome. Russia was built differently back then, that's for sure. It was called the Iron Curtain for a reason, and we're not talking about the football in Pittsburgh, okay? Yeah. Satellite Sputnik 1. Yes, that's what it was called. Yes, it was called Sputnik. What is Sputnik anyways? It's that shit on the bottom of your shoe, right?
Sputnik means like, like somebody who's with you, like a companion.
Do you need a shot of penicillin to clear up the Sputnik, or will it go away on its own? I'm just wondering. I want her to win so we can see the tears of a ghost. I don't think he has tear ducts anymore. Those have dried out. Look, all these years of crying. If I had feelings, I would cry right now. All right, Jiggity Jake. I think we all want to see Anna win, but it's going to be a hard-fought battle. And let's start that battle right now. Let's see if we can't go back-to-back, Anna. Let's see if we can't go back-to-back. Question number 3. We're talking about space. It's that place between your ears. All right, Halley's Comet appears in Earth's orbit every this many years. How often does Halley's Comet come around? It came around when I was like 4, I want to say. I have lived a reckless life, so I have no chance of seeing it again. But I feel like Anna has a chance to see it twice. Anna, what comet Halley's Comet appears in Earth's orbit every this many years? How many years am I talking about?
Well, I was gonna say 30, but then said you were 4 and you probably won't see it again, so I would say 50.
Anna really thinks I'm gonna die soon. Anna's like, you are gonna die very, very soon, and can I have your Xbox when you go, please? Like, literally, you just called for my death in the next few years. Like, do you realize? You're like, yeah, I'm going to change it to 50. Well, hopefully, I'll live longer than that. Space Ghost, do you have any guests?
I have a guess, but I'm not sure of it, so I'm going to ask for a clue.
You're going to ask for a clue from me?
Yeah.
Silver? I think. Yeah, that might not even be a good clue. I'm gonna buzz myself. That clue sucked. That's terrible. I don't even know if it's right or not.
Feels right-ish to what I was thinking. I'm gonna say every 80 years.
You're close, but you're wrong. All right, we've got some noise coming down. I don't know whose it is. It's an electronic. Stop touching the cord. That's what it sounds like. It's unplug it and plug it back in. It's gotten a lot worse, so I've muted it. Yeah, it's 75, and we would have accepted 76 years because it's somewhere between 74 and like 78 years or something along those lines. Okay, we're gonna have to disconnect or something. I can't unmute the channel, just letting you know. All right, we'll try question. We'll try it. We may have to say goodnight. All right, everybody, we'll try it. This is the theme song from what Space Odyssey? Is it Ric Flair coming to the ring? Is it Charlotte Flair coming to the ring? Is it Randy Macho Man Savage coming to the ring? It's neither of those things. But that is a theme song. And from what Space Odyssey was that from? We're talking about space, everybody. And that's audio. By the way, the sound has gone away, so everything's good. Don't move. Don't look at any of your electronics. Don't even breathe in the general direction of your electronics. All right. Neither of you have buzzed in. I can play it again, but it's all right. Space Ghost is buzzed in. What is that theme song from?
That is 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah, it was. Okay, it's back. All right. Yeah, it was 2001. All right. Thank you with lurking with your huge cock, Crystal. I appreciate you. Okay. We'll try to. We're almost done, so we'll try to get through it. I'll just have to keep everything muted, and we'll cross our fingers and hope for the best. Not like anybody cares. All right, here we go. Video. What company tested and then destroyed its own rocket this week? Yeah, if you, the news handled this like the internet. Oh, it blew up. The rocket blew up. They meant to make the rocket blow up. Because you know what happens when rockets don't blow up? They become weapons. And by the way, that looks just like a giant penis. That is a dildo flying in the air. I mean, seriously. If I showed you a clip of Austin Powers right now, you wouldn't know the difference.
After clearing the tower,
you wouldn't know the difference. Yeah, icing on the cake, baby. Then they blew it up, and everybody went crazy.
Easter and the Starship vehicle.
All right, there you go. Anna, you have chimed in. What company tested and then destroyed its own rocket this week?
SpaceX.
Yeah,
by Elon Musk.
Yeah, Elon Musk. He did. And they meant to, but you know, the internet's first. Oh, it blew up. It blew up. Look, this isn't the Challenger. This isn't the reason that we don't watch the space program in schools anymore. Because remember, I watched that live with all. I don't know why. If that happened today, where we all watched together as a collective unit, every kid in America watched that blow up. We'd all be going to therapy together these days. Like, right? Everybody, if that happened today, they'd be like, oh, we got to send our kids to therapy for that. Yes, it f***ed me up, but I'm okay. Am I? I don't know. That's still up for debate. All right, everybody. Yeah, it was SpaceX. SpaceX blew up its own rocket. And we're going to head into round number 5. Before we head into round number 5, Anna, you got 15 points on the board. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Space Ghost, you have 40 points on the board, so you're doing quite well. Yeah, you're doing quite well. We're going to get into our last round, and it's topical as well. It's the only reason to move to Coachella, California. We're talking about Coachella. Yeah, it's a real place. Did you know that? Did you know it's a real place? Like, it's called Coachella, though? Because that just sounds like a poorly sponsored Coach Purse event, right? I'm just saying. Well, Coachella was over the weekend. Anna, you may have a chance to steal this one from Space Ghost, because I can almost guarantee you that he has paid no attention to to Coachella over the years. Almost is, yeah. See that? He's like, Coachella. It's not a Coach Purse. All right. Over the weekend, this Spider-Man star made a guest appearance on stage with the artist Labyrinth. Over the weekend, this Spider-Man star made a guest appearance on stage with Labyrinth. Anna, come on. This is your comeback.
Could it be Zendaya?
Yeah. Zendaya, by the way. She would prefer you to say her name.
No! Zendaya, sorry.
No one can. Yeah. Well, you know what? No! She'll be calling to accept your apology in a few. There you go. That's another one for you. We are so proud of you. You're doing great. You're doing absolutely great. Yeah, I prefer to say Zendaya, but Zendaya. That's how she likes it. But I prefer Zendaya. Oh, now I can't say it the wrong way anymore. You took that away from me. Now I can only say Zendaya. Say it the way that you said it.
Zendaya.
Yeah, that's the better way to say it. But she wouldn't. Yo, I once got drunk when I was managing a band, and the dude's last name was Keniston. And I was like, dude, Kensington is a much cooler last name. And he's like, but that's not my last name. And I go, well, it is now. And he was like, what? You can do that? I was like, no, dude, I can't just change your name. You gotta. Anyways. All right, question number 2. We're talking about Coachella. We're in round number 5. Pearl Jam headlined the original Coachella concert in this year. The original Coachella concert in this year. There's been 2 starts and stops. I'm just going to put that out there. But the original Pearl Jam headlined. What year was the original, the very first one? Love to see what Chad has to say about this. All right. No one has buzzed in. Anybody want to gander or guess, or we'll just move on? And just Space Ghost, what year?
2010?
No, God!
No. Pearl Jam headlined the original Coachella concert in this year. Anna, what's your guess?
It'll be 2003?
No. It's going to be 1993 was the actual original. And then they technically started in 1999 again. And then took a year off in 2000, and it started again in 2001. Yeah, that's your history of Coachella right there real quick. Did I just blow through any of my other answers? No, okay. Sometimes I do that because I'm filled with so much knowledge and I just want to all over you, and I give away my answers. All right, let's get to question number 3. In 2004, with Radiohead headlining, it was the first year that Coachella did this. In 2004, with Radiohead headlining, it was the first year that Coachella did this. I'm going to clear the buzzers. And they hadn't done it before this at all. Anna, what do you say? What do you think that thing is?
Could it be using holograms?
No, but you'll see why I'm smiling in just a second. You're wrong, but I like where you're going with that. Space Ghost. What did they do for the first time in 2004 with Radiohead headlining? So it's going to be obvious when I tell you, by the way.
Yeah, I had
no, but you do.
No idea.
Oh no, you do though. You do. It was a sellout concert.
Oh.
They never sold out before 2004 with Radiohead, right? See, it was a much easier right in front of your face. Everybody was going deep. They're like, oh, Logan, why do you ask such tough questions? But really, it was just sitting right in front of your face. All right, let's go to the audio question. Here we go. Audio. What band can be heard here discussing set lists while on stage live at Coachella?
You snuck this on, you son of a...
I emailed the set list to you last night, shithead.
I don't read your emails. Doug, how did you let this fucking pass? Hold on a second, I just need to make sure that Doug's okay.
There's been a request that I take my shirt off.
Who's Dougie?
Has it really?
You guys haven't earned it yet. What the fuck was that shit? That's embarrassing. Professionally, when I'm speaking to you and something bounces off my head, that's embarrassing.
Blue,
that's some fucked up shit.
Oh wait, did I just see you, sir? Want to see him with the shirt on?
Here we go.
Oh, so close to giving you the answer right there. Yo, I love that clip because they throw a curveball in the middle of that clip, and I'll explain why in just a second. Does anybody have a guess of what band that was? I can tell you. I'll tell you this: if you watch the stream every day, you might remember this little nugget of information. I once watched this band perform on the side of the stage with Dee Snider. Yeah. I put them on stage with Dee Snider in front of 36,000 people, and then we sat on the side of the stage and watched them perform. And Dee said they're not very good musicians, but they have a hell of a stage presence. All right, that's as much as I'm giving you. No one's chimed in. Does anybody want to guess at a band? Chat hasn't really been a big help. Stoner Ghoul friend, I appreciate you. I think it should be Stoner Ghoul Fiend, but that's just me. All right, no one wants to guess. 3, 2, 1. Blink 182.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so when he asks, I got to check on Doug. Doug's their guitar tech. He's about 60 years old, and he's been touring with them for about 20 years, and he's their guitar tech, and no one knows that except for me. So, and if you look behind me, you'll see my backstage pass for Blink 182, and it's got Daisy Duke on it from the TV show. Yeah, it's got Daisy Duke from the TV show. All right. Well, that was sad that no one got that. I love that question. But let's move on to question number 5. It's a video question. And we're almost to the end. This is the last question before the final question. All right, it's a video question. In what year did Snoop Dogg perform alongside the holographic Tupac Shakur? I want you to listen, by the way. Listen to this, because it doesn't sound like him. It sounds nothing like Tupac.
You know what the fuck this is? What up, Trey? I'm chilling. What's up, Pop? What up, Snoop?
That's not what he sounds like, by the way, at all. Like, not even close. And I know that somebody made a lot of money off of that, and his mom, it was probably his mom, and his mom probably needed, and that's great. And I'm sure Snoop and Dr. Dre and Eminem and 50 Cent all talked her into it, but that did not sound anything like what Tupac sounds like. That being said, does anybody know what year it was, Space Ghost?
I want to say 2 numbers, but I'm going to go with the first one, I think. 2018?
They probably should have waited. Yeah. Because that just, like, now that you play that was an embarrassment, wasn't it? I feel bad for the memory of Tupac. By the way, there's a new documentary on Tupac and his mother on Netflix, I believe, or Hulu, one of the two. Anna, you want to give a guess? It's just a year. You can throw it out there.
Oh, I was gonna say 2017, but I don't know.
No, that was way back in 2012, everybody. Way back in 2012. All right, do you have your paper and your pen with you? Do you have something to write on?
Yep.
All right.
I have a pencil in a hand.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. That'll work. Do you want me to give you a second to grab? Like, is there something like right behind you can grab, or do you want to write on your hand? You okay? All right. All right. Well, I just wanted to give you the option because it is time for the final question. Okay. I'm going to tell you how many points you have, and you are going to write down the points that you wish to wager. Anna, we'll start with you. You have 20 points. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're going to go out on a limb and go all in, but that's just my guess. All right, Space Ghost, you have 40 points. So, you know what, Anna? You're halfway there. I'm not funny. I'm not. All right. Now, we're going to be talking about world history. World history. Thank you, Lube Skyhumper. What a great name. Lube Skyhumper is that name. You know what's funny is that's actually my porn name. You're gonna have to talk to my lawyer. You're gonna have to talk to my lawyer, Lube. I appreciate you. All right. How many points would you like to wager, Anna?
20.
20. And how many points would you like to wager, Space?
We're going all in. 40.
40. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's get this question. In 64 AD, Nero was said to have burned down Rome. But whom did the emperor blame for the destruction? It's already trademarked. I mean, no one was there in 64 AD, so this video is fake. Just so you know.
Three of the city's 14 regions are destroyed. Only 4 remain completely unscathed.
All right, there you go. There you go. I'm going to read the question one more time. In 64 AD, Nero was said to have burned down Rome. But whom did the emperor blame for the destruction? I always use the euphemism, Rome wasn't built in a day, but Nero managed to burn it down in 3. Now, the answer to this has been the serious that we've been all day, and I feel like the music has a lot to do with it. Now, let's find out what Anna had to say. Anna, what group or whom?
The Christians.
Well,
I think it's the Christians.
We'll find out if you're right. We'll find out if you're right. Space Ghost, what's your answer?
I kind of went with the sort of the same answer with her, but I said the Hebrews.
Okay, it's different religions, so not the same answer, or sort of the same answer. I mean, all right, we'll go with same ballpark. No. Different sport? I don't even know what we're getting at here. All right, so you went with the Hebrews. Anna went with the Christians. Okay, which persecuted people is this, and who will be right? And who's gonna be victorious, by the way? This is it right here. One of you won, and one of you did not. And it all comes down to this right here. The Christians for the win, Anavasu! Anavasu! Your persecuted people are the Christians this time. Look, the Hebrews got the bad end of the stick for a lot of history. But this time, it was indeed the Christians. And with that, you are victorious!
Good job, Anna.
Yeah,
Thank
right?
you.
Oh, man, that's
I know I had an advantage, though, because I'm an ancient historian and not many people know this. And I wrote my dissertation on Nero and the Christians.
Yo, it would have been so funny if I had gotten it wrong and been like, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. It was actually the Mesopotamians. And
you remember that one?
Yeah. Yo, great job. Way to steal it from the end. Holy shit, I called it, by the way. I called it. I literally called it. Yeah, we're gonna call her the comeback kid. Oh my gosh. You know what? I didn't. We were well lulled into a false sense of security here with Space Ghost leading the way the entire time. That's the first time we've ever had the final question really come into play and really be a part of it. Oh, wow, Ghost, what a loser, no offense. Well, you know what? He's the greatest kind of loser because he's a winner in my eyes and yours. Yo, Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, tell everybody something great about you and just say goodnight briefly.
Artist all around. You find me on Twitch, Space X Ghost. We stream here, and that's about it.
I just remembered Anna has the artist badge in there, but I do not believe that you have an artist badge, Space Ghost. So what I was just penciling down was to make sure to give you an artist badge in the stream. So tomorrow when you wake up and you come on in, belly up to the bar, and come on into the stream at 10 a.m. Pacific, that's 1 p.m. Eastern, you know what? You're going to have an artist badge next to you. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you showing up. Now, Anna, I'm not done with you quite yet. You've got 60 seconds of time. So let's get to the other side. And let's find out some stuff about you. Let's brighten some people's days. Yes, GG's to everybody. Thank you, Jiggity Jake. I appreciate you. Let's get to the other side. Oh, shoot. No one's there. All right. Let's get somebody on there. Here we go. There she is. It's not Miss America. She's Miss Bulgaria. That was kind of funny, not gonna lie. Sometimes I impress myself. It's generally when I look down. All right, enough dick jokes, kids. Adavasu, you are victorious. You got 60 seconds to tell everybody whatever the heck you want.
I'm ready.
Go for it.
Okay, I want to say huge thanks to you, Logan, for having me for the second time here. It's always a pleasure, and I had so much fun. I want to say thanks to Space Ghost for being such a good competitor. You're great. Like, don't underestimate yourself, seriously. I want to say thanks to everybody who supported me and helped me. All my friends, I'm not going to list them because there's so many, and you know who you are. And I'm an artist, I'm a musician, as you find out, I'm a historian as well. If you want to hear my music, go to YouTube and type Antarctic Sunrise. I do covers, play the guitar, all kinds of stuff. And if you see my art stuff, just type in Anavasu and Google, you'll find my page. I'm also a gamer, and I also play lots of scary games, so you can pretty much hear me screaming all the time. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, she's not mousy when she's playing video games. Not mousy at all. No, thank you, Anna. I really appreciate you coming back, being part of it. And I just want to say once again, called it. I called it from the start. Literally said that you were going to come back at the end and steal it. And you literally did it. Oh, my gosh. Oh. I mean, let's just do it again. You want to run it back? Let's run it back. All right. Look, no one. Oh no, that's true. Yeah. We also have to say thank you to GFUEL. Nikki, you won yourself a code. Hit me up sometime after. I'm not going to do it tonight because I have a place to be. But hit me up and I'll get you that code. Just don't forget about it because I will. So it's on you to get in touch with me. But we got free GFUEL for you. But for all of you who didn't get any free GFUEL, guess what? I've got the next best thing, 30% off GFUEL. That's right. Go to gfuel.com. Use the code LoganRadioRocks to save yourself some money. Hey, Anna, I know that when you scape, you don't manscape, you womanscape. But you know what? You should go to womanscape.com minus the W and the O and use the code LoganRadioRocks because it'll save you 20%. And guess what? I did because we're so big on internationally on other platforms, you get free international shipping.
Oh yeah, I'll give it a go.
Free international shipping. They make boxer shorts. Oh, that doesn't work. They make T-shirts with the breast cut out. Oh, that doesn't work. They make
do crotchless panties.
Crotchless panties. Oh, we got something for you. Perfect. I thought we were gonna have to wait till the edible panties, but guess what? It tastes like pubes. You'll hate it. All right. Thank you so much, Anna. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go to the other side and say goodbye. You're the best, Anna. Thanks. Oh, man, such a great time. If you want to be on the show, come on by, say hi, slide on into my DMs. No dick pics, feet pics preferred. Bells and Baby Yodas to everybody. Bells and Baby Yodas. Make sure you go to GFUEL.com. Go to MANSCAPED.com. Go to NOUHAUS.com. Go to Mint Mobile. Look, support the stream, support yourself, and keep being awesome. Be good to yourself and be kind to others. Pay it forward, play it forward. Rock like a party star, party like a rock star. Smile strong, laugh loud. And last but not least, please like, follow, and subscribe. I'll see you back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific. That's 1 p.m. Eastern. We're playing Fortnite. We've got a winning streak. And we're going to give away more G Fuel. And remember, this Thursday is Assholes Live Forever giveaway day. The last time you can win that stuff because it's Alphas Live Forever. Look. Now you know. And knowing's half the battle. I'll see you next time.